Man, Stellantis just can't catch a break, can they? The big, coming, massive EV failure. Stellantis has gone all in on electric vehicles. We know this, right? We saw that they've taken a storied brand like Dodge and turned them into proverbial dog shit. And they have invested heavily in China. But unfortunately, fortunately, China is seeing the same thing that America is, and Chinese consumers don't want EVs. Chinese consumers are seeing the limitations of these vehicles and are going, hell nah, bring us back that good old-fashioned gas goodness. We don't need these electric cars. Stellantis and Mercedes have both shut down their plans to open Giga Factories because electric car sales have plummeted in China. Now, I'm going to put the article right here. It is from the Telegraph. You guys can see it here. And it says, Fiat owners Stellantis and Mercedes-Benz have paused plans to build gigafactories in the EU amid slowing electric vehicle sales and rising costs. You don't say. Automotive Cells Company, a joint venture between the European car makers, has stopped construction on battery plants in Germany and Italy. And what's interesting for this is it comes, and let me just finish, it comes as experts warn that Chinese electric car sales in Europe are screeching to a halt amid the growing threat of a trade war between Beijing and Brussels. Asked if the ACC still supports the Gigafactory plans, the dum-dum over there at Stellantis, Carlos Tavares, the Stellantis chief executive, said, we're going to adjust our investment plans on EVs to the pace at which market sales of EVs grow. Basically, what even the CEO of Stellantis is saying is, EVs ain't selling for shit. EVs are not moving. And I think they're going to find here in America and why production, and this is why they've said the same thing with the UAW, production of a lot of these chargers, the electric Ram when they get to building that, the Jeep, Grand Cherokee S, or is it the Wagoneer S, whatever it is, they're not building a ton of them because they already know the writing's on the wall that that shit's not going to sell. When the largest market, or the market that you've invested the most in, right, with them, was it Leap Motors, they dumped a ton of money into that company thinking that they were going to sell these cheap Chinese EVs all over the place. And you know what, and they can blame it on Germany and China being in a trade tiff, or, you know, them having, tariffs going one way or the other. But it's not that. Even the super, super dummies, because we do have some super dummies in Europe, that are like, we're going to save the planet, the Gretas of the world. We're going to save the planet with these EVs. Damn, I really want to drive to, Austria this weekend, and I can't because the car doesn't have enough range and there's not enough chargers in between point A and point B. Damn, I don't want to sit somewhere for 4 hours and charge my car. Damn, I don't want to sit somewhere for 30 minutes every hour to charge my car. And people are seeing the impracticality of the EVs, not just in Europe, but also in China, meaning they are in-city cars. They are a great second car to own. I've owned Teslas. You guys have seen them here on the channel. I've owned Teslas. Are they great cars? Yeah, I mean, for an in-city car, yeah, but you can go back and see the videos. I had the range anxiety thing where the range said I had 40 miles and it was like, boop, you have 8 miles left. And I was like, no, not for me, man. I like the fact that I can just pull up to a gas station, throw a couple gallons in, get to the gas station I want to get to, and keep it moving. And I think consumers are starting to see that. And this is going to be another massive L. You're pausing production, or you're pausing construction, even though it's in a partnership with Mercedes. I'm sure they're sharing the cost on that for the batteries. If you're pausing production there, it's one of two things. Both companies are either short cash flow wise, and they are adjusting to the market, or the writing is on the wall there, and Carlos is literally just trying to squeeze every dollar he can out of that position before the board fires his ass. Now, everything doesn't revolve around America. I know this. I think when the Dodge brand fails because of this disaster that is the Hornet and the disaster that is going to be this Charger EV, and as they continue to have issues with this inline six Hurricane engine, it's going to, hey man, people at the top have to take responsibility. And if it's on him for getting rid of engines that were reliable, that people wanted, that he was selling, and they went to this crap and it's not selling, it falls back on Carlos. They will get rid of him. It will happen. It'll be too late for Dodge. It might even be too late for Ram and Chrysler. Jeep will live on because of the brand name. It's been doing that. It's traded hands a few times over its history. It's not going anywhere. But the other brands, I can see them all going the way of Oldsmobile into the forever gone, closed, shut down status. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you think this is another blow for Stellantis? Is it funny? To me it is. I think it's hilarious. I think you knew about this 3 or 4 months ago, but you keep pushing this Kool-Aid for everybody to believe because you don't want those earnings to slap here at the end of June. Unfortunately, your earnings are going to suck in the end of June. And even though you're doing all this other extracurricular stuff like fraud with your dealers and having them say cars are sold that aren't sold and all kinds of other Mickey Mouse stuff, I think it's going to come back to bite Stellantis in the ass very hard. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends. I'm going to put a little clip here of something I commented on their social media today. It's funny.